So this system works well. Just to review, you can go to any customer, and if you click on an order, even though it's not the first one, just by clicking the Go to Order button, it'll pop right to that order. We can add items to the order anytime. We just select from the pull down, and then it immediately puts us on the quantity field, and we can put in a quantity, press enter. As soon as we leave the subform, it recalculates. Anytime we put in a freight and press enter, it recalculates. So it's always going to be totally accurate. We don't have to worry about that. We can go back to the customer form. Any customer we're on, we can click new order, and it'll make a new order for that customer. And again, just putting in products as a piece of cake, putting in the freight, taking an order only takes a few seconds now. And we'll be adding more to this. I would tweak it a little bit. If I go back to the customer form, one thing I would do before I actually installed this system somewhere is I would change the on open for this customer form and the orders form so that the me allow edits, remember that, me dot allow edits, we'd set that to false, so you can't put in an addition. Right now I could just manually add a customer record, and that way they have to use the buttons here. And I would change the new customer so that it turns allow edits on, and then adds a new record, then turns it right back off again. And here we wouldn't have to do anything because we're putting in a new order with the order form not even open yet. The other thing I would do is, if you're going to new order, I would put in some tests to make sure that the customer they're on has a full address. So I wouldn't let them do an order unless they filled this in, got this information. But the basic layout works well, and I've installed a lot of systems like this. I'm going to enhance it in the future. If I click on an order and go to an order, I'll probably put an invoicing button up here so that we can quickly print an invoice, and then a follow-up to that. We could also save that as a PDF and email it as an attachment, just have a standard email letter for the customer, so you can take an order and send it to them in an email in under a minute. It just won't take very long at all. After that, there's probably a lot more things we could do, but if you have a challenge putting in some of these concepts here or anything else on VBA, put that in as a discussion, and I'll always answer it, but I may be able to just make a video and add that to a new section I'm going to add called Student Solutions, so that you'll visually be able to see how to handle your particular situation. Thanks for taking the time to go through the course, and hope to hear from you. Thanks.